Hello. Sorry for the background noise. Middle of the day here. I want to give you what I consider to be a fair representation of PLAMATESSI, or Mya, as I think her real name is. Appeared on Dr. Phil and some of the shorts that float around. You see some of the things that she says is actually, quite hilarious. I think a lot of people got a good laugh out of some of the things that happen there. Certainly viral worthy. Now, when the full skit of Dr. Phil came out, I decided to watch it. I'd seen a few of the things that had come up before, and about 4 or 5 minutes in, it struck me. She comes across as having Asperger's that's not been dealt with. And sitting through the whole thing, watching the full video, which I recommend you do if you bothered to watch me. I don't know why you would. But if you skip through to 1744 in the Dr. Phil video, you will see a video from when she's a child, and the father is what I can only describe as harassing a girl with Asperger's. You look at the way she's behaving in the video, she's clearly having a moment, which is want to happen. And there's been no attempt from the father to deal with or recognise the internal issues that this girl is having. Certainly no empathy there. And you can only imagine growing up in an environment where with a father like that, who, having watched the video, I can, let's just say, without having been there, I would give it a 90% chance that what the mother and the daughter have said about him being abusive is probably right. I mean, he comes across to me as narcissistic in every way, incapable of showing emotion, attempting in his mind to see what he considers to be upright and outstanding, having excuses for everything. But I don't really think ultimately it's fair to be really having a laugh and making fun of this girl who, in better circumstances, with more understanding people, could be put in the right direction. Now, one thing I wanted to either also address is that she says a lot of stupid things. When I say stupid, I mean like clearly just making up, claiming she's got 7 billion followers and that sort of thing. And, she knows as much as anyone else that what she's going on about being famous and all that. She knows it's fake, like everyone knows. That I would consider to be a coping mechanism as much as anything. And everybody, especially if they've been through difficult situations, can develop coping mechanisms that they don't always present themselves in a what you would consider to be socially acceptable manner. In fact, many coping mechanisms can be highly unsociable. And this girl's seems to have been, for whatever reason, that if she's acting like she's the most famous person on earth, then everything's going to be okay. And when you see the way the father behaves in front of her, telling her that she's useless and she's stupid and she doesn't mean anything and all that sort of thing, simply pretending like she is, seems to be the way she's chosen to address that. And now, clearly you can see in my glasses that I'm just talking on my phone, so the recording quality is not going to be great. But anyway, you get the point. Yeah, in isolation, you can laugh at some of the things she's done. I personally hope that, I don't know about Dr. Phil, honestly. He seems sometimes to be genuinely interested in the people he talks to, and I hope in this case that he is, because it does seem to me like there's a person there that can not only be a very useful member for society, but ultimately a very caring person as well, in her own way. And sometimes people need to see and understand what it is they're looking at, and be able to deal with, people who have issues like internally. So yeah, that's my 2 cents.